expected.
As expected.
Well, ready, let's go.
See him. New batteries.
Yeah, fresh.
Moving without issues.
See if it...
Goede lengte zijn wat mij betreft.
En dan zo zijn.
En dan komt hij hier inderdaad uit bij... Oh wow, it's stabilizing a little bit the movement of the drone as well. So it's very smooth.
Do you know how close you can get, like now? So do you know how close you are?
No, I have no way of measuring it. I think it's sometimes we'll get within like 2 or 3 meters.
Because I guess you have to be also very careful when you go too low with the weight.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably thought, oh, we're doing this all day, and then you think, I was only showing sideways like that.
Yeah.
How do you land it? It's going to go in that way, right?
No, actually, I kind of like turn it around like this and point at the sky, then I take off my goggles and I land it. And what you're seeing now, but unstabilized, so it's moving a bit more, but I just missed this breaking point there.
We've had a lot of the same shots, over the last few years. So I think now with these drones coming in, and especially this one being so fast as well, being able to keep up with the car, I think in some particular corners as well, it would be so cool that the drone is like fully following the car as close as possible. So for sure, it's going to be very interesting, to finally be able to show that live to a lot of people. I didn't recognize the drone. I didn't know it was following me while driving in the wet. So and he was very close to me in some places. So it's great to see. Well, my first impressions was just when it passed me, like when they showed me how quick it would go on the straight. Yeah, it's crazy. I never thought, to see a drone going that quick, just for camera footage.
That's what I absolutely love about this, because of course, can a drone go very quickly in a straight line? Yes, and we've seen that, I think the world record is more than 400 kilometers an hour. Don't doubt that this could beat that by some margin. But where I think this is really exciting is what the future of broadcasting could be. Imagine if we have them sort of geo-mapped where they can be really close to the cars while the race is going on. Maybe that seems a little bit crazy, but in the future I think that could be possible. You can't help but be really, really impressed. It's got a particular high-pitched squeal from its little motors as it flies along, and just the visual speed of it actually going around. First time I saw it was at Silverstone on the racetrack. Seeing it here when I'm struggling for traction off the line and it just disappears off is really impressive.
It's one thing to get a drone that's fast enough to keep up, but then to keep the framing during the full lap and to keep flying around it in an interesting way to capture the shot, that was the most challenging part for sure. Formule 1 auto bij te houden op deze manier, niet alleen qua snelheid, maar vooral qua framing en filmen, om dat shot te krijgen, om de auto in beeld te houden met alle rempunten. Dus dat was zeker weten een moeilijk punt, ja. So this is a special drone because it's the only drone we know that has a filming camera in it that goes this fast, 350 kilometers an hour. It's fully custom built around it, so there's no current drone that's been modified. It's a one-of-a-kind thing that we developed ourselves. Deze drone is wel uniek. Het is de enige drone die 350 km/h kan en ook nog kan filmen. We hebben dit niet een standaard drone gepakt en die aangepast, maar echt volledig vanaf nul ontwikkeld voor dit doeleinde. It would definitely be cool to combine something with the actual Formula 1 circuit. If that's live racing or doing a track preview or anything like that, that would be really great. Yeah. Ja, ik denk dat de toekomst om toch iets te combineren met het echte Formule 1 circuit. Om iets te doen met live broadcast of track previews, iets in die richting. Ja, dat zou heel top zijn.